got a little brother who is autistic, and I love him to death. You know, he's one of the funniest kids I know. He's full of love, and you know, I feel blessed to be able to help, you know, raise him. It gives me a new perspective on life, and I love it. But there are some times where he puts me in sticky situations, I guess, because he doesn't understand, you know, like what you can and can't say sometimes in social situations. So like we'll be in a Walmart, and I remember one time I was getting some stuff off the shelf. And my brother's behind me, and all of a sudden I hear, "His legs don't work. His legs don't work, Roger. He needs to get his legs fixed." I'm like, what? I turn around and there's just a dude rolling in a wheelchair. You know, my brother's pointing at him, and I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like, what do I do? So I kind of grab him and I move him down the aisle a little bit. I'm like, I'll get some at the other end. So I'm getting stuff, and it's just, he wants to go to the doctor, Roger. His legs are broken. He wants to get new ones. And it's like, I love you, buddy, but you can't. What am I supposed to do? Yell at him and tell him not to say it? He won't understand. It's like I can't go up to the dude in the wheelchair. I can't be like, "Wait, I'm sorry. You know, he's not making fun of you. He just doesn't know." And I don't want to say it. Even if he is making fun of you, it's not like there's nothing you can't come back at him with. You know, I don't even need to be here talking, but I just want to say I'm sorry. I don't need to do that. But you know, there's you know a lot of cute shit that he does that I love. Like whatever's on your shirt, you know, that's what you are. So I remember we went to a Chicago Fire game. And he thought it was hilarious how everyone on the field was just running around on fire. You know, he was just cracking himself up the whole time. And I was just sitting there though, and it got me thinking, why the hell would you name one of your professional sports teams after one of the biggest tragedies in your city's history? Like, Chicago literally named their soccer team the Chicago Fire. The fire that burned down 17,000 buildings and left over 100,000 people homeless. Like, can you make it any more obvious that you don't give a shit about a team? I mean, so the only thing that can make it worse is if that owner just picked up the whole operation and moved it out to California right now. That's about it. Besides that, it's just obvious they don't give a shit. But it's like, it makes sense to me because nobody in Chicago really gives a shit about soccer, so no one's gonna complain about it. And it's not like they're the only team who've done it. You guys ever heard of the Carolina Hurricanes? You know the South Carolina's professional hockey team? Yeah, they're called the Carolina Hurricanes. That's kind of fucked. Like, how many people you think that live in North and South Carolina have lost their homes in the last, I don't know, 5 years to that? Like, Hurricane Florence just happened not that long ago. That left thousands of people devastated, homeless, nowhere to go. Real sad shit. So again, why the fuck would you name one of your professional sports teams after such a tragedy? But then when you think about it, it's like, well, no one in the Carolinas gives a shit about hockey. So, you know, it's like I'm seeing this trend of unpopular sports being named after tragedies of cities. But there's one team name that I just can't seem to figure out why they're named after what they are. And I mean, maybe you guys can help me out because I've just been thinking and I can't seem to figure it out. Why is it, especially for how many people in New York love football, why'd they name their team the Jets? I mean, think about it. Jets caused a way bigger tragedy in New York than any fire ever caused in Chicago. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why you want to think about a tragedy like that every time you watch that team? You know, like, I would just think you change it after a while, but that's just me. But that's all I got tonight, guys. Thank you.